We are over at Hawthorn to talk with Hawthorn District 73 Superintendent Dr. Pete Hannigan. We happen to be in the Town Line Dual Language Library, which is the most cool space in town, I think, don't you? And I know you've been doing a lot of work. Kathy Gross is going to be in here with all her elves and get set up, but you're getting ready for school.
We're getting ready for school. We have a week and a half left where we're going to welcome back our 3,600 students on Thursday, August 24th. Couldn't be more excited. A lot of energy in the district right now.
A lot of energy, and I know when we look around this beautiful space, you got some new floors in here. This was one of the projects you've had some construction projects over time, and this was one of them to just kind of keep improvements with the library media area.
Exactly. We're completing phase 5 of the referendum, and it ends here at Town Line Dual with the library, complete overhaul of the entire library, making it more flexible, user-friendly space, collaboration spaces. So it's going to be a great space for our students at Town Line Dual to utilize. And we're also working on Elementary North, that's a little bit a longer project that's going to happen over multiple phases over the next year and a half. But couldn't be more excited as we wrap up the referendum.
Well, and that referendum is from years and years ago. The community backed the schools, and it was to make the spaces all more collaborative, because education has changed. It isn't compartmentalized into sitting at a desk and looking forward. And these spaces are all flexible and can grow with the students and the needs of educators.
Exactly. So it's very exciting.
Yeah. Very exciting. And before we get any further, this is Hawthorn, District 73. This is where most people from the Vernon Hills zip code do go to elementary school. Now remember, though, you may go to another school because the school district lines and the zip code lines are not the same. It's kind of crazy around here. So when Hawthorn says they're starting on the 24th, some of the other school districts might have already started. So keep track of your own district. And if you have a kid that's going to turn 5 by September 1, kindergarten. It's kindergarten this year, so if you haven't done that, get signed up. The schools don't know who you are and where you are, so you have to kind of be proactive on that. So that's the caveat to start this, and we're over here with Hawthorn. And when we talk about getting ready, this will all be ready by the time school starts. All the books will be in place, everything will be ready to go, the chairs and the learning things. Talk about some other things people have been doing to get ready for the school year. You guys did a lot of planning and a lot of communication about a new schedule that's district-wide, and this is a big deal.
Yeah, this is a big deal. Coming into the 23-24 school year, we're lengthening our instructional day from the elementary schools from 6 hours and 15 minutes to 7 hours, and at the middle school level, 6.5 hours to 7 hours. And it's just really a great opportunity just to expand and grow our programming to support all of our students, both academically and social-emotionally.
Well, I was going to say there's so much that goes into a school day. There's the academics, there's the enrichment, there's the pullouts and the support, and just getting them fed and happy. And so having that more time to do that, that's all for the good of the kids.
Yes, exactly, and it's a great opportunity for our community.
Yeah, it is great, and it's a big change because that's not something that schools take lightly. They know any change in a routine is something.
It takes a lot of work.
Takes a lot of work.
A lot of work, and we've done a lot of planning up front, starting last year, working collaboratively with our teachers and our staff and our parents and the Board of Education. And so I'm more than confident that we'll be able to pull this off come the 24th.
Well, and when we talk about come the 24th, people have been getting packets mailed to their homes. There's information posted on social. You can go to the Hawthorn website. So you look at those things so your family's ready and start getting into that routine so that getting to school, getting in the drop-off line correctly, getting out of the car quickly, having all the things you need, you aren't worried about the details and you can enjoy those first days.
Yes, all the information has already been shared with all of our families. A lot of that information is also on our website, but it is important. All of the bell schedules, start and end times have been adjusted. One other unique piece to the 7-hour day is every Wednesday starting August 30th, we are going to have an early release. So all of our students will be dismissed 45 minutes early every Wednesday beginning August 30th. So it's just important that our families and community know the schedule and know what time their kids are going to be picked up, dropped off, and things of that nature.
Well, it's important for the families who have the kids, but it's also important, like you said, for the rest of the community. When you're driving to work and you see the buses or you see the kids at the bus stop, all those things, that's what we all as a community have to protect the kids.
Yes.
So we have to be mindful of that as well. Even if you don't have kids in school, we're all here to protect the kids so they can come and go from school and be safe. So
especially on Hawthorne Parkway in Aspen during arrival and dismissal times, it's important that you know what times those are.
Know those times so you can avoid them, go around them, not get frustrated by them. And as parents or caregivers coming in, families, grown-ups, folks, we should know how to get in and out the car line too. So those are things that you've covered. It's in the packets. You're going to have some Hannigan shenanigans talking about
We're
it.
gonna have
So
some Hannigan shenanigans again this year.
yes.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, so the shenanigans are where you get the real scoop. So that's what we're going to watch for. So that's school starting, and it's exciting, and we all got to get in that routine. Talking about getting in a routine and the community support, I also understand that you have a new group, a cohort of Hawthorn helpers that
Yes.
you're putting together. That's for everybody.
That's for everybody. It's for the entire community, not just families that have students in our system. But this year, on the heels of COVID, we really want to reach out to the community. It takes a village, and so we're looking for volunteers to work in our schools, work with students. There's a lot of opportunities, and so we are going to launch that at the August 17th Board of Education meeting, and then we will do a whole PR campaign. We plan on going and visiting our community partners just to try to recruit volunteers, specifically individuals that don't have students in our system. But there's a lot of opportunities across all 9 of our schools, and we're really looking forward to launching Hawthorn Helpers.
So Hawthorn Helpers, watch for that. Watch for information. Watch for how you can get involved in that. And I understand there's even a cool T-shirt you get. So I mean, who wouldn't want that? You get to be with
Exactly.
kids.
Get to
You
be
get
with
to
kids.
help. I mean, it's
Have a
wonderful.
positive impact on our students' lives. You never know.
You never know. And there's so many people with so much experience and expertise in this community. There's so many people that have so many gifts to share. So watch for that. Talking about gifts to share, I understand you have about 50 new staffers. You some of our wonderful staffers retire out every year.
Yep.
We'll miss them. Thank you for all you've done. And now you've got 50 new ones coming in, and we wish them well, and we're excited for that, to have all that new energy. But we also understand you're always looking for qualified subs and lunch recess and all
Yes.
those kind of things.
We still have vacancies with respect to substitute. We need as many substitute teachers as we can get. Lunchroom supervisors, paraprofessionals. There's a lot of opportunities to still work in Hawthorne if you're interested. You can visit our district website to get more information on that, or call the district office, and we'll be more than happy to get you in.
It's a great place to work too. I can attest to that from years and years and years ago. So, and one final thing before we tell everybody to go home and start getting to bed early, we want to tell people about this weekend. There is the Lake County Resource Fair up at Mundelein High School. Hawthorne will be there. You can get haircuts, you can get school supplies, you can learn more about school and sports and all the things.
Yeah, we'll be out there on Saturday from 11 to 3 o'clock at Mundelein High School. Just another great opportunity, to showcase Hawthorne and provide the additional resources and support for all of our families.
Well, that's the key too. I think if you don't have kids in school, you don't realize that the school, how much help the school gives, not just the children, but the whole support system around each child. And that's where Hawthorne helpers can come in, and that's where the paraprofessionals and everybody else kick right in there with all the staff and the teachers and the administrators.
And we really pride ourselves on supporting the whole child, and really those wraparound services to make sure our students are ready to learn when they come in and walk through our doors. And so we have a whole team that works with our families that need that additional support, and we're here for you. If you ever need anything, reach out to us. We're here to support.
I was going to say, the school is a great place. That's a great first place to say, I need some help, or I have a question. The school is and there's so many helpful people all around. So, and when we talk about coming to school ready to learn, again, you usually just say, get to bed start getting a schedule. You're a dad, you know how it is at home.
Hey, you need to start a week in advance. Do not start the day before school getting your students on a schedule. They need to be able to get up, ready to go, eat breakfast, have a lunch packed, Chromebooks charged, iPads charged. It takes time. So, once you get in that summer routine, now you always want to start a week in advance.
Are you doing that at home,
The
Dr.
The Hannigan family has started about 2 weeks in advance. My kids are a little bit older.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time. Thanks for inviting us over to see the Townline Dual Language Library. It's going to be great in here. And remember, everybody, go on the website, check your emails, look at social, be ready for school. And if you don't have any kids, be ready so we can take care of all the kids out there as they're making their way to school. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me on.